So everybody on the cruise, everybody in the group kind of gave us this kind of like, I can't believe you're gonna go do this today. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of our port stop here in, I always wanna say Civitavecchia. I'm not saying it correctly, but it's, as you can see, it's pretty dark out. And there's nobody around except for Tyler. And we are actually just walking off the ship. There's no buses or taxis or anything, and so we are gonna try and make our way to the train station, and for hopefully a pretty cool and epic day.
Collect your ticket.
I know we had like, I think like a 20-minute. Maybe we can go down here and figure it out. We were supposed to arrive at 6:51. It's the 12:556. Now, at most train stations, you'll find a cafe for those heading to work. And it's really cool to just have an espresso right here at the station, right here at the counter. They do have a seating area outside if you want to go outside and sit down, but we just stood here and it was kind of cool to just have a fresh espresso in Italy. And I absolutely recommend, 10 out of 10, must do. Even if you don't drink coffee, like, get something, because it's a cool experience. And get a pastry. I skipped that. So for the first time today, or for the first time this trip while taking a train, we actually have to get off and make a connection to get onto another train to get to our destination. And so today we are at the station, the Roma San Pietro, which is basically the St. Peter kind of station here for the Vatican. And we didn't get to go see the Vatican yesterday, but what's kind of cool is being at this station, we can kind of get a little glimpse of the Basilica over here. And so we're kind of hoping if we walk down this way, we'll just be able to get around and see just a little bit more of the top here, which is pretty cool. So we have officially arrived here in, flash the name on the screen. I'm not going to continue to butcher things with my terrible American accent and awful talking skills. But so everybody on the cruise, everybody in the group kind of gave us this kind of like, I can't believe you're going to go do this today. And you know, I think in a lot of ways when you do these kind of trips, it's really worth just really trying to step outside of your comfort zone and take calculated risks. And I want to really emphasize that, calculated risk, because that's really important with what we're doing today. It's a calculated risk. And in the worst possible case scenario, if something happens, we can always still get back to the ship. So we have journeyed 2 hours by train so that we could come check out this castle here. And I believe this is actually still the Tuscany region, right? And it's this castle that overlooks this lake. And this lake is actually, from what I was reading, used to serve as the water source for Rome. So they built all their aqueducts from this lake and sent it all down to Rome. So I don't know that that is still the case, but man, we just came around this corner here and you can see it, and it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that one of the greatest things about stuff like this, especially when you're in Europe, and we really got this appreciation when we were on the river cruises, when you get to go in and experience some of these like smaller towns, cities, villages, whatever you want to call them. There's just like this like little different feel to them. They're a lot more quiet. They have this more intimate feel. I don't know, they're just rich, and it's really, really cool just to kind of be here and get to see all of the different things that I think a lot of the countryside has to offer. And I think this place is certainly overlooked. All right, I think the castle doesn't officially open until 10 o'clock, so okay. We have some time. So I don't know if you want to, don't have to, but I'm actually kind of thinking I'd actually like to maybe try to go down, which is going to be a hike to come back up. That's fine. But I'd love to like kind of maybe get somewhere down here so we can like I want to get a shot of it from down below.
So it looks like we're looking for the Via de Reposa road.
Oh yeah, here we go. Hello. Oh, there you go. So we've made the climb or the descent here all the way down from the castle, and check it out up there. Looks pretty cool. There's a lake down here. You can actually go swimming in the lake, and I think this is like a restaurant. They're like kind of, oh, it's a food music experience. That's why you can they're like really playing some music here, which is kind of cool. But man, it's just, this is so cool. Like if you get the opportunity to do this stuff, don't don't pass up on it. Like go do it, because it's cool. Even though we're only going to be here for like maybe 3 hours or so, and then we got to take the train back. But still, it's like something that you will 100%, I think, thank yourself for later on, and even now. I mean, it's really cool.
Unless we get super hungry, I'm not planning on going on lunch today. Just figured snack here and there.
Yeah,
Dinner,
I was actually
it's
just,
gonna be,
I was just thinking of getting like actually those, they had like glazed croissants at that, in the bar at the train station there. It's like, oh man, those look good. Hello.
morning. Can I get 2 double espressos? 2 of the regular croissants.
Tyler and I are just trying to figure out maybe what we would do in the time that we have, because we still have, doesn't open until 10 o'clock, the castle. So Tyler suggests we just come in here, get some coffee, grab a little snack, and we were just chatting back and forth just how surreal it is that like we are in Italy, we're having coffee, we're having some espresso here overlooking this lake, and it's just, again, like, I know I continue to say kind of like the same stuff, but I just don't know how else to emphasize just how awesome these kind of like little experiences are. And it's super cool. So cheers to another really great group trip so far that we have done. Well, it is finally time to go in and check out the castle, and just when we thought maybe we were far enough from the port to avoid a lot of tour groups, you can see this is a huge group of people coming in from a smaller cruise line. I think is a little bit more luxury, high-end, but yeah, it's finally time. We're gonna go check this castle out. Hello. Hello. 2 tickets, please. Here we are, huh? Toilet, plastic. I guess let's head up to the top, huh? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, look at this. This is awesome. What a view. Living here in this castle and having a view like this. Unbelievable. Right over the lake, prime real estate. So the little area that we were walking through earlier when we were trying to find the entrance to the castle, it was kind of amazing how there's just like these little homes here, right? Like basically right here at the castle. And I don't know, I would guess that maybe at some point in time they were caretakers or somebody who had something to do with the castle, but now, I don't know, maybe they're just regular people. It's just so crazy to be looking out, and then if you just look down over, it's like, their house is literally right next to the castle. Pretty dang cool, if you ask me. In the what? Oh, even in like, yeah. Oh, it was cool. Plenty of time to catch the train. Nope, looks like the next one's not till 11:30. So I told Tyler, we saw like a little pizza place, man. I'd like to go in and grab a slice. And so we just walked past this place near the train station. And glad we went in because this stuff is good. I have no idea what I got. I think it's like eggplant and I don't know, something else. Yours is just, his is sauce and cheese, but it is like really, really good.
That's a slice.
Yeah, man. So being that the next train wasn't until 11:30, we still had at least an hour or so to just kind of like walk around and explore this little kind of like village here. Damn. And, you know, so that's what we did. We just kind of walked up and down the streets and just tried to find something that was a little bit different. And if there's one thing on this entire trip that I do have a slight regret about, it's this like little wine shop that we walked past. And we even stopped just for a second to kind of think about it and talk about it. But ultimately we don't take advantage of it to go down in and get a glass and just try some different things because it's kind of like by the glass and, you know, you can just try a bunch of different wines right from the barrels, which was kind of cool. But ultimately, when it was time to jump back onto the train, we jumped back onto the train and we knew that we had lots and lots of time to get back to the ship. So why not take another risk today? So we made a little, I don't know what you would call this. It certainly wasn't planned for today, but we knocked out the castle and everything around there so quickly and caught an earlier train back than what we thought. So we're like, you know what? We've got this time. Why don't we like use it to go and explore a little bit more before we head back to the port? So the ship today leaves, I think it's like at 7. All aboard might be 6:30. But I think, you know, we definitely have plenty of time. So I think if we leave by like 2:30, there's a train that's only takes 40 minutes to get back to the port and we should be totally good. So we've got about an hour to just walk around and check out the Vatican City. So this is kind of cool. I mean, yeah, we're not going to go in and, you know, explore the museums and stuff because you need a ticket, and we don't have one of those. Didn't get one because we weren't really planning to be here. But again, if I can emphasize anything when you guys go out there and you travel, and if hopefully these videos and what we do, especially with the group, inspires you to do something similar to what we're doing, is just to get out and take a chance, calculate the risk, and go do something out of the ordinary, something different. Because I'm telling you, you will not regret having these opportunities. And actually, if anything, if you think about it and then don't do it, you will have a lot of regret. And I'm glad that we got to do it today. You know, there might not have been a ton of things to see with the castle, and granted, we're not gonna get to go inside and like look inside of the actual church itself or see the Sistine Chapel or anything. But it's still cool to say that, you know what, we got to come out, be here, and just experience the atmosphere in the place. So, cool. Let's, I want to see if we can maybe get into the gift shop without a ticket. Hello. Can I pay with a card?
What do you want to buy?
Postcard, stamp?
How many?
Just one?
No, cash.
Okay, how many do I need to get?
Minimum 2 stamps.
Minimum of 2 stamps? Okay, I'll do that.
USA?
Yes, please. All right, so we came into the gift shop here, and I got a postcard because I thought, what the heck, they've got the post office for the Vatican right here. So I didn't have any cash on me, so I had to use a card, or I had to use my card. So I had to purchase at least 2 stamps, even though I think this is 2 stamps. I have an extra one, so I gave it to Tyler to fill out. So yeah, so I got this postcard, and I think Taylor will find this to be quite funny because she skipped out today and went to the spa instead. All right, so gonna drop a card. Hopefully he makes it. Yeah, this is a great day. Well, we're coming back to the boat, and there's Katelynne and Taylor up there enjoying the day pass at the spa. One of the best things about getting back to the ship recently, these last couple days, are the ice cold towels. They help to cool off so nicely.